High air conditioner with a remote control. Alright, so the most important button, of course, is this one, on and off. Let me turn it off for a moment. See, sometimes this button turns off the machine and on the machine, but sometimes it also just turns on and off this display. Alright, so you gotta hold it for like 1 second. Okay, so we've come on. That's good. Let's see where I can take a look at that display better. Alright. So one of the most important buttons is this one, the turbo quiet button. There's actually 3 different stages. Right now, that's the normal stage. You push it once, it goes to turbo. Push it again, it goes to quiet. Let's see, you push it again, it goes to normal mode. And again, turbo. Again, quiet. It only says turbo and quiet, but it actually has normal, turbo, and quiet. It's 3 different ones. So the mode, you be careful touching that one because it will change the whole thing, and you'll have to get the little snowflake back. See that? To get to use it as an air conditioner. That's for heating and different things. So mode, self-clean, you don't want to touch unless you're actually doing a self-cleaning modus, which will take about 20 minutes to clean your whole machine. Of course, you got to have it hooked up to the water drain pipe. That's got to be hooked up and angled properly. And then you can push that, maybe leave the apartment for 20 minutes, and your air conditioner will be cleaned, which is great. But otherwise, you don't want to touch that, really. Mode and this one you won't use, except for in special cases. Now, sometimes you might want to set it really low just to kind of give you just a little bit of cooling. So you could use the Eco button. L3 saves you about 20% of electricity. L2 is 40% less electricity. L1 is the lowest, right? So this is 60% energy savings. If you just wanted to cool it a tiny little bit, then you can put it on quiet, and L1, and that way it just works a little bit, you don't have to keep turning it on and off. These you probably don't need too much. They're special ones, and this is, of course, is the temperature. The maximum you can set it at, unfortunately, is 28. Alright. And another one that is frequently used, I would say, is this. That's a really good one. Is the health. If you push it on health, you get this little leaf down here somewhere, which is hard to see. But that ionizes the air somehow, so the dust particles, so they settle on the ground faster. So that makes it so that light there is green. You see that? Green. Now if I push the health, it'll turn blue. That's without the health. Right, blue. But I always keep it on. And then, yeah, it makes your dust particles drop faster out of the air. So, confirm and cancel, you don't really use that much. And then, lock, you need a little pen or something, or a little something to prick that with, because the button's actually inside. So you need a pencil or something that locks all your settings. Even if you turn it off and turn it back on again, locks the settings. So once you got it the way you like it, you could lock it, but be careful with that button. If you push it down too far, it can get stuck down in the inside, and then your air conditioner won't work. Actually, I had that happen. Same thing with the reset button, which resets all your things that you've programmed it to do. Alright, pushed that one down too far, got stuck inside, and then I couldn't get any air conditioning going. And I had 33 degrees in the apartment, so that was brutal. So then I had to play, use a little thingy for that. I basically use this thing. It's actually from the curtain. It's not perfect though. It should be round, and it's not bad to push these two buttons, lock and reset. Lock locks your function, reset totally resets all your functions that you've programmed. Okay, so be careful with those two. This one is on the outside. There you can see a little bit there. This one sticks out, so you don't have to worry about it. That's if you're sleeping. Press that, and the air conditioner stays on, but all the lights are off. In the morning when you wake up, push that again, and you've got your lights on again. This is kind of bright, the LED, so it actually works kind of nice as a night light. If you put this next to your bed, you can turn it on, and it'll give you enough light to get to your next light switch. So those are, I would say, the main function that you'll use for the higher. This is a 3 horsepower air conditioner, and it's a DC inverter model, so it's got great energy savings. Okay, so that's how most of your remote control functions work.